Acolyte, I have business with you. Acolyte, if I am not mistaken, I am pleased to welcome you. Your name has been on everyone's lips at the Bastion lately. A woman in plain robe stands in your path. Beneath her hood, the lenses of an old eye augmentation emit an unpleasant buzzing whir. Assisting the Sister of Battle is doubtless a good deed, but still, an acolyte ought to work. The woman pauses for a few seconds. With proper Inquisitors. Do you not agree? Oh no. Are we being seduced by the other side now? My patron, Mistress Millicentilia, is right now inspecting the excavation outside this little settlement. A courtesy visit would be, at the very least, prudent on your part. I can escort you to her immediately. Have you been following me? And is it such a difficult task to monitor someone who openly displays a sigil from the moment they arrive in the Hab Zone? She shakes her head in disapproval. You claim to be an acolyte. On what grounds should I believe you? She glances around and, assured of privacy, drags back the hem of her robe to reveal sturdy synth leather armor and a sigil dully gleaming on her belt. Not many in the Imperium would be foolish enough to wear a sigil without the Inquisitor's authorization, wouldn't you say? What is happening? Forgive me, but that information is classified. I'm under orders to not disclose it. Inquisitor Millicentilia will tell you all you need to know. Where exactly did you say the excavation site is located? As you pass the sisters' camp, keeping it to your left, look for pipes heading beyond the town and follow them. Sooner or later, you'll arrive at the excavation site, but it would be best if you allow me to guide you there. All right, let's go. Very well. Like, might as well. I love alphas and betas because I can F this up as much as I want. We'll see who hates me in the end. I'm very curious to see. Oh no, this is going. What? Oh no. We can proceed to the next stage of the interrogation, though you will find it even less to your liking. Oh. Another Owlcat. Owlcat. You can't keep doing this, okay? You can't. It's like, I just feel like this now is violence, okay? You can't keep giving me hot people. I don't know what to do with all of this. And now here we are. Okay, thanks. Like, you could just it's Alpha. It's Alpha. You don't have to hit us that hard in the face, okay? You didn't have to. Looming over the Recolager curled up on the ground, the Inquisitor asks for what does not seem like the first time. Have you remembered anything? One of the two men watching the torture clears his throat. We have guessed, Inquisitor. The woman accompanying you gives a hurried bow. Mistress, I saw him at Sister Septima's camp and thought it best to bring him to you immediately. I give the Bastion's envoy over to you. By your leave, I must return to my post. Inquisitor Millicentilia turns to you, wipes the blood off her blade, and slides it into the sheath attached to her belt. Anton Zerbe's newest protege? I thought you'd make an appearance sooner or later. Her gaze shifts to Ipone. Spess? I have not seen you in some time. It's a pity that you decided to use your talents in the service of another Inquisitor. She gives the Inquisitor a reserved nod, but does not say a word in response. I'm here to provide assistance. So we finally meet in person. My name is... The Inquisitor cuts you off with a wave of her hand. An acolyte's life is short. Do not expect me to remember someone who might perish at any moment. She examines you, tapping a finger on the grip of her pistol. Her hand lingers near the clasp on her holster and then relaxes. Since you're here, that means you were sent by Lord Inquisitor Zerbe. Only he knows about the mission. Gareth, see to the witness's wounds. He is not permitted to die before the end of the interrogation. Dariel, I will be waiting for your report on our progress. As for you, she looks back at you. Your arrival is the best evidence that the Lord Inquisitor is losing patience. Is that correct? The Lord Inquisitor wishes to know the reasons for your prolonged stay and is offering his assistance. My expedition team has gone missing from the excavation site. Workers, disciples of the machine cult, and guards. It started with the first sea quake that hit this hab zone. The workers complained of fatigue and ceaseless nightmares. This is not a local incident. People all over the Merisportum sectoris are suffering from similar symptoms. Many of them have likewise disappeared without a trace. More and more are going missing every day. Reports have shown that these disappearances are systematic, so we can rule out natural population decline. We must learn why people in the hab zone are disappearing, and you will begin your investigation right here in my camp. Even an amateur could see that there are signs of looting. It might have been more than one group. Was it several? Find out. Reconstruct the events that took place in the camp. I graciously give you my permission to use the sacred mechanisms bestowed upon us by the Ordo Xenos, by the members of the cult Mechanicus. The Inquisitor gestures to several bulky cogita cases. One of them bears an inscription in calligraphic writing under an abundance of purity seals. It reads, Hollow Invoker. And do not forget to interrogate the witness. She nods at the body writhing at her feet. The old man knows something, but it seems my methods have caused him to lose the last of his memory. I do not have time to coax the answers out of him, so you will deal with it instead. When you're done, report everything you've learned. Any questions? A Hollow Invoker? I've never heard of that. That is unsurprising. This is a rare piece of archaeotech that even I had to go to great lengths to obtain. The spirits of such machines have the ability to briefly project hololithic images based on the archived data, be it pics, cogita records, or tactical diagrams. And what will you be doing while I perform these tasks? She narrows her eyes narrow ominously. I have other equally important matters to attend to, and asking me such questions requires a level of trust that you have not earned. What have you been searching for? Her eyebrows shoot up. Do your job, Acolyte. You said my task is to learn what people are disappearing. Why? Would it not be better to focus our efforts on finding the workers instead? It is true that rescuing rabble is not my responsibility. However, I cannot ignore the fact that there is some connection between the time frames of these disappearances, both of my people and the locals. There's also the mysterious circumstances of these disappearances and the spread of nightmares in the Hab Zone. As for what that connection is, that's for you to find out. Try not to announce to all the Merisportum that the Inquisition is operating here. She glances at your unassuming attire. Though even if you introduced yourself as the Lord Inquisitor, I doubt anyone in this place would believe you. All right, off we go. One of my specialists is already investigating the lower level of excavation. Find out what he's been able to discover. Take this amulet. That way he'll know I sent you. She pauses to think. I expect the two of you to work together on this. I need results. Okay, so she's off. Everybody in this game is hot. So that's happening now. Okay. Now here. Good. So now we've added to this one. So now we've got, since the first quake, right, and then this, we've got the source dialogue here. Then we've got this field camp. Okay, so now we're going to search her field camp, is it? And then I've also got missing expedition. Okay. Interesting. So now they want me to use... What is this? Wait. Did it... Oh. Oh? Just close it? You can just do that? Owlcat loves us. I don't think you all understand how glorious this is. Okay, there's that. No, they do. They're just out here just being nice. Oh my god, that was so fast. Why was that save so snappy? Okay, tech use. It is immediately apparent that this cogitator has been maintained well. The machine spirit responds to your request eagerly. The vid screen lights up with the words authorization successful, access level, Acolyte. Entries. Most of the entries contain nothing unusual. The last one, however, does catch your attention. It seems the sentry spotted armed individuals attempting to approach the excavation site undetected. The guards eliminated the trespassers, who upon examination were found to be members of a local gang. Vid screen shows the record of all machinery units employed at the excavation site along with the serial numbers. There is a foreman's confirmation note below. The vid screen blinks a few times and a message appears. Higher level of access required. Okay. And then now we have... so that's that. This. Wait, did I miss... Oh. Local bandits. Yeah. Okay, good job. Look at us putting clues together. I already did that, though. Okay. Yes. Okay, now. There is that. What is this? Goods. Is that... Okay. So now... I don't know. Where do we use, I wonder, the other thing? Excavation lower level. Let's see what's down here. Because I am very curious to see where this is headed. Yes. Okay, now, oh, here, tech use, roll away the tractor. Is it just loot? Access, yeah. Oh, okay, so it's just you now. Oh. Where's armored? Oh, that's nice. Look at that free shit. Oh, hello. Oh, cutscene again. What Owlcat? What? You're treating us so well. I didn't think this game was spooky. No, this is cool. What the fudge? Who are you? Hi. 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 How are you? What's your name? Do you need a hug? An inhumanly tall figure encased in outlandish armor appears out of nowhere. The ornate helmet dips and a distorted otherworldly voice reaches your ear. I see you bear the pendant of Inquisitor Millicentilia. Greetings, emissary. May he steal our hearts so that we may banish all doubt of the righteousness of humanity. May he grant us the strength to bring a just retribution upon the enemies of humanity. Sauer recites his prayer in a cold voice, keeping his eyes locked on the stranger. As indicated by a slight turn into the helmet, the armored figure throws a cursory glance in the Cygrus direction. And may fate grant you the reason to subdue your innate aggressions when you should. You're a Xenos! You have correctly discerned my origins. Impressively astute for one of your kind. No! Already! My favorite person! No! I love you! Hamar whistles. Inquisitor Millicentilia isn't squeamish about the tools she uses. She brought in a Xeno sorcerer right under Septima's nose. Heresy. Heresy of pride, which spurs one to believe in one's own exceptionality. And the heresy of consorting with the enemies of humanity. You're one of the Aeldari. You have guessed my race, but I am no foe to you or your tribe. The Inquisitor and I both have forged a temporary alliance, one that benefits us both. She looks at the Xenos with distaste and releases a breath. I must admit that the Inquisitor has always adhered to the principle of tolerance towards alien species capable of communication. Truly unique individual among your kind. So are you the Inquisitor's associate whom I was supposed to meet? The stranger is silent, as if giving you time to realize the pointlessness of your question. Finally, a somewhat disdainful sniff comes from beneath the helmet. Judging by your reaction, Inquisitor Millicentilia did not deign to enlighten you about the identity of her associate. So what kind of sorcery did you just use? Like an earless person querying the melody of a song. You are trying to understand that which you are incapable of grasping. Abandon the attempt, small creature. I have no time to waste on fruitlessly explaining my gift. To business. You should have information for me. Inquisitor wished to know if sorcery was involved in the disappearance of her underlings, sorcery of a special kind, which has its source in the darkest corruption. The Xenos takes the Inquisitor's pendant from your hand, continues to speaking in a changed melodic tone. I hear the echo of what your kind calls the Empyrean. However, is that an alternate dimension of pure energy and madness? Oh, so it's just another word for the warp. It is also known as the Immaterium, the Empyrean, the sea, the Okay, right. However, in this sound, I discern not the foulness of that which the monkey call the archenemy. No, we were called a monkey. I'm home. I'm home, everyone. Call the but ancient fatigue, the malevolence of the twisted mind. Tell me more about this echo. The helmet turns as though the creature is pondering your request. Several seconds elapse in silence. It is powerful, all-consuming, and at the same time feeble, like the sigh of a song lost in a labyrinth. Sorcery of monstrous power that served its purpose, whatever it was, and then vanished without a trace. A malevolence of a twisted mind, but not the archenemy? The Aeldari shakes his head. Your people are too young and your perception of existence too rudimentary for you to comprehend the Empyrean in any depth. I will only say that the corrupting forces from beyond the veil hold sway over many creatures. There can be no doubt that the secrets of such species lie buried in the past of the sector, secrets whose very revelation would imperil your feeble mind. Please, 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 please be romanceable. Owlcat. Owlcat, I don't know if I can describe to you the amount that I need. I need this romance to happen, okay? I don't know if you're taking notes right now, but if you're taking notes, please, please, please. You gave us Mars Eye. Okay, Mars Eye literally set the bar incredibly high for romance options, okay? But I believe we can set the bar higher even, maybe. Investigation is straightforward, but I have a slew of questions for you. Or about you. Save your breath. I am a wayseeker, and I am here because the Inquisitor is offering me protection on my mission in exchange for my gift. Those who follow the path of the seer among my people are much more attuned to the Empyrean, and our manipulations of it lead to far fewer consequences than your fumbling Inquisitor has chosen my skills over the assistance of one of your witches. A wayseeker? I am a guide and navigator for my kind. My gift enables me to chart courses through the webway and in real space. The helmet tilts slightly to the side. There exists another application for my gift, but that knowledge is of no use to you, and it concerns only my people and our sorrows. The Inquisitor is offering her protection, but you're a Xenos. What is your mission? What are you doing on the human world? Or on a human world? Your kind cannot hope to genuinely claim ownership of any planet, small creature, and I am unwilling to reveal the reasons for my presence here. Suffice it to say that I am seeking a path to salvation out of a ring of darkness, away from a peril far greater than discord between our species. A ring of darkness? You are speaking of the Noctis Aeterna? So humans are not the only ones suffering from this tragedy. This surprises you? Curious. When the Archenemy's forces burst through the veil from their dimension and defile the world of things, no species is safe. Not mine, not yours, or any other. What salvation? You are overly inquisitive for a human who has casually crossed my path, and naive for you expect my candor. If your heart is troubled by the thought that a Xenos is plotting evil against the monkey on this world, then it need not be. I am here only to do my duty, to seek a way. I'm interested in an ancient Xeno species that is somehow connected to the Tyrant Star. Do you know of it? Xenos tilts his head slightly. I can guess what you're referring to. The echo of their songs whisper across the world, and here as well. My name is Acolyte. I could use your help with those ancient secrets we talked about earlier. Come to your senses! Do not make this mistake! The armor-clad figure sweeps an appraising eye over you. Perhaps we could have. Were it not for my arrangement with the Inquisitor, I have no interest in the company of a monkey that will simply be underfoot. The Aeldari raises his hand in preparation to work some sorcery, and then he suddenly pauses. The faceless helmet turns to you. Larthir. My name is Larthir Cairnerith, small creature. He gave us his name. Okay, Sorrow, listen, I love you, but they put a Xeno in my path, okay? The moment things like that happen, you lose me, okay? It's just I have a type. Usually more stabby. You mentioned in our last conversation that you know the ancient species associated with the Tyrant Star. This part of real space conceals many secrets buried beneath the ashes of the ages. Before your kind came here on their campaign of destruction, the local world bore witness to many civilizations. But one... But one stood out. There is scarcely a planet in this region of space that does not bear trace of it. Is that why you're here? Because of the traces? No, I was drawn here by a song distinct from theirs, but the depths of this world hide so many springs that the very air rings around me and I cannot hear it properly. Inquisitor Millicentilia was supposed to assist me after I helped her. I promise to help you find what you're seeking. Will you help me? If you can convince the Inquisitor to pass our obligations to you, and this time the monkey will aid me first, I will not wait until you've exhausted my usefulness in your eyes and you attempt to betray me. How do I know you won't leave as soon as you get what you want? All you can do is trust my word, just as I trust the words of the inferior and aggressive species inhabiting the world that is necessary to my mission. Agreed. I'll make arrangements. I will be interested to see how you fare in your endeavors. Okay. So if I want to bring Big Bad Xenos home, there is only one thing left to us. We must bargain. Okay. Sense of echoes. Incredibly powerful, and then believes that the disappearance from the excavation site is not the result of ordinary okay. So what is this? Ripped tent show signs of claws and beaks. They could have been left by people whose bodies have been altered by what? Toxic environment. Okay. Up we go. A large four-toed footprint is deeply embedded in the ground. The mud around it has been churned up to cover the tracks of four-toed intruders. What's a four-toed intruder? Someone has ripped out the sacred circuits from the guts of this cogitator. The console is shattered and a bundle of spark cables protrudes from the casing. Oh, mechanism. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if there's that servo sentinel could be used instead of the one that we have. Oh, distorted sign of the ecclesiarchy symbol mirrors. Okay. Question though. So now if I go to inventory, or is terrifying something following me? No, it is not a thingy majiggy who jicket doodad. So each burning unit in combat. I don't know if we do fire. Who does fire? I don't know. What is this weapon? A heavy stubber. Oh. All you have is a knife? You have a flamer. Oh. For each burning unit in combat. Lasts until the start of wearer's next turn. Interesting. Or... Oh. So really I could give that to anybody because she got a flamer. You know, so you can have that. Question, do we have yet the, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know if we yet had the customization. Oh wait, no, we do. I lied. Show helmet, off. Show backpack, off. What is, I don't think we have that yet. Okay. Color scheme. Okay, so we're not at that point yet, but if I do, you don't have a helmet. Good. See, who has a helmet? Anybody? I'm like curious. No, nobody does yet. Okay. Now this is, oh, cool. So we sell stuff in this one. Oh no, that's crazy. This is junk. Oh my god, it's junk now. I'm like looking at this as like reputation stuff. God, that's so, it's gonna take so much like to get used to. So this is notable. Okay. And then we have an adornment. Okay. And then we've got these unique. So we've got to find a spot to use those. And then all of this. Okay. Cool. Now that I know what that is. Let's see. So we did that. What else is over here? This? Examine. Oh, cool. Crates have been scattered around. Okay. Now I can scan it. Oh no, that was really cool. Okay, Ordo, Holy Ordo entry archived. Install. Okay. So now examine. Does anything change? No. So we did install that. And then this. Vid screen lumens flicker. And then we've got examine. Tracks left by the steel-toed worker boots are intermingled with numerous other prints. So then let's scan. Multiple prints. Okay. And so let's install the Hollow Invoker. Cool. And now we've got this. There are knife marks on the inside. Someone tried to scrape hardened porridge. 11. They were just hungry. Okay, sometimes you get a little bit hungrier. And that's okay. Foreman report. That was a clue? Can I get it summed up to me in 3 words or less, please? Foreman's note. Pursue your leads. Okay. Containing a few surviving entries. I guess I have to go read that. Strange tracks. Right, with a 4-toed creature. Oh, research. Missing expedition. Oh, and then we're tying it into here. Note, some members of the expedition begun secretly following the teachings of the Flock of Repentance. Wait, wasn't that though? Hold on. Hold on, journal. Wasn't the no, somebody. Wasn't there a priest? Agent? No. Where's the sister told us about the priest, right? With that church, not church, but you know what I mean. Where was it? Here, this guy. Maybe it was him, but I remember hearing about that. So there's that, or maybe not, or maybe he was sent to. Oh, maybe he was sent to like see what was going on there. Okay. Now you... Oh, you're the Inquisitor there. I didn't realize the Inquisitor was down there. Okay. And then we did that one. We did... Oh. Wait, you do demolition? I thought it would be Hamar for some reason. Yeah, boys. Is Hamar coming to do the athlete? No! Cog! Save us. Inspect. The music is so good. A tech priest's body has been severed in half. Cut looks unnaturally even, which would mean that it wasn't an accident. More footprints. Spherical footprints. Imprints of an anomaly shape of a perfect sphere. Weird. Okay. Right. Spherical prints. Source of the tracks, purpose identified, measurable. Okay. And then bisected body. The other half of the body is missing and no trace of movement can be found. Companion is willing to offer assessment. There is no scientific explanation for what have cauterized the wound. So the other wounds were inflicted. Okay. Judging by the nature of the wound, the body was severed with something akin to custom size. Oh, cool. So we can keep Oh. Okay. Psyker believes the mark was once a rift in real space, now perfectly stitched back together. Can you do that? Can you? So is that where everybody's going? They're getting taken into... Is that... Why is that out there? Why is that out in space? Of the pit have frozen in an unnatural position. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad we've got servitors in unnatural positions. That's exactly what I wanted today. I think I was supposed to install... Oh. Okay, hold on. Open that. Thank you. What is that? Torture instruments. Oh. Oh. Good. I wanted a fresh pair of torture instruments today. Yes, I did. That's exactly what everybody needs today, is a fresh pair of torture instruments. No, so that's not there. So I might have installed everything I need to down here. I'm gonna see what she has to say. Here is the Acolyte. Has already informed me he told you of his findings. I dare say what he told you might be the truth. Standing close by, the Xenos does not react to the Inquisitor's words. His gaze is distant, staring past you as if he's listening closely to a melody only he can hear. You have an unusual assistant. Some things are more accessible to the cunning mind and heightened perception of an Aeldari. This is your chance to make use of his abilities. It'd be unwise to spurn it. Awareness succeeded. You cannot help but notice the thrum of tension in the Inquisitor's tone and the look she casts at the Aeldari. It seems that, despite her confident words, she's anxious about the Xenos' presence in her unit, most likely due to the dangerous proximity of a Sister of Battle to the excavation site. I would like him in my retinue. Out of the question. As of yet, you have not proved yourself capable enough to be permitted to have dealings with the Xenos. Do you think I would entrust a Corsair ally to a bumbling incompetent? Provide me with the reconstruction of the event, and I will reconsider it. Okay. Can I talk to you? No, I don't. Oh, have you learned any? She turns. An Ogren with an enhanced intelligence? You don't come across too many of those. Cog, who's up until now is uninterestedly digging a hole in the ground, with the tip of his boot looks up in surprise. They usually tell me I'm smart, not that I'm interesting. Okay. Because you are interesting, and you're very smart. Okay. No, I didn't know if I could talk to him about what I found. Is there anything upstairs that I missed, I wonder? Oh, wait, did we do this one? No. Here we go. There's nothing in the containers except for the smell of Feisline. Makes your throat itch. Used up the entire supply of explosives. Must have stolen something from the excavation site. I think we visited all of them now. Oh, did we do this? Yeah, column splintered off the metal. Okay. Oh, this. So where does this now create? Okay. Like, I kind of want to double check that we didn't miss anything upstairs, but I have a feeling I didn't. So, like, we checked that. We checked that. Unless, is there a way down here? Like, oh, hello. Goods, thank you. Yo, you can see them all. Okay. I think what we'll do is save and then go talk to the Inquisitor now. See if we actually get like what we want from that, and if we don't, we can always reload and then double check. And then go upstairs and double check things. But I have a feeling we've seen everything, even though we didn't use all the other things, which is why I'm wondering if there's more upstairs.